Всім привіт, друзі мої! Я радий бачити вас на своєму каналі. Спонсор цього відео – Ctанок, виробник пристроїв для заточки з 2015 року. Наші перші прототипи були побудовані 2013 року ще з Запоріжжя. І сьогодні всі чекали, і проєкт, над яким ми працювали рік, вже доступний на нашому сайті. Ціну, яку ви зараз побачите на станок, вона належить до студентів школи заточки, ті, хто робить бізнес по заточці в США та в Канаді. І так, сьогодні у нас на огляді станок для заточки хлібних серейторних ножів. Перед тим, як ми почнемо, я скажу, що входить в комплект, а потім ми по технічним характеристикам підемо і я розкажу, що ж тут таке, що ж тут за секрет цих станків, що ж тут взагалі коїться. І так, по-перше, в комплект входить з довгим вилітом двигун двохскоросний, двигун з двома швидкостями 1700 RPM і 3500 RPM. В нього є довгі виліти, щоб коли ми точимо наш ніж, ніж не впирався в наш кругляк. Такі доступні тільки в Америці, на ринок Європи їх не виготовляють. Якщо ви хочете замовити в Європу, будь ласка, ми вам поставимо з інвертором, який повищує та поніжує вам напругу 110 на 220. І так, потім у нас йде дві лампочки для контролю заусенця, про це пізніше розкажу. Потім йде шкіряний круг для зняття заусенця та поліровки нашого серейтора. До нього йде паста люксор. Такі теж виробляються тільки в Америці круги. Далі полтавські каміння, які ми працювали над цим проєктом вже рік, які ми питалися достучатись до Полтави, і ми їх зробили. Полтавські камінці алмазні 1/2, 1/4, тобто 12 з чимось міліметрів і 6,20 мм. Розмір конвексно, діаметр нашого круга, щоб ми могли протачувати різні типи серейторних ножів. Два круги в комплекті з посадочними місцями. І на цьому це все. Зараз перейдемо до технічної составляючої станка і процесу заточки, техніки заточки, як точити ножі без маніпуляторів, без всяких приспособ, використовуючи наші предзап'ястя, руки, голову і станок. Забігаючи наперед, якщо ви спробуєте купити такий самий станок в Harbor Freight, в Home Depot або в інтернеті, десь ви знайдете в Китаї, в Америці, з заводу двигун буде крутитись на вас, і у вас нічого не вийде. Наші станки вже зроблені таким чином, що вони крутяться від нас, що дозволяє нам просто прислонятись кожним серейтором до камінця і прорізати, і досягти таким чином ми можемо проточки нашої серейторної зони. Зараз все побачите, все поймете. Це дуже тонкі моменти в цьому станку, але всі вони впливають на заробіток ваших грошей, швидкість заточки і якість заточки. Зараз це все прибираємо, переходимо до стола для заточки, і я вам там все покажу. Продовжимо. Так, всім привіт, я зараз знімаю з офісу і декілька слів. Далі ви побачите відос на англійській мові, тобто невеликий урок по заточці, демонстрація станка буде на англійській мові. Включайте собі субтитри і дивіться, бо у нас є два канали – Ctанок і по каналу Sharpening. І щоб не переробляти заточку, ми просто дублюємо відео. Але презентацію на початку відео ми ділимо на українську і англійську мову. Приємного перегляду, внизу включайте субтитри української мови і дивіться. Дякую. And before we started, I got this old machine which came from it's a black cube. It came from Harbor Freight, Home Depot. First important thing, we got a really big distance here, and that's very good because our handle will not stuck because of the motor like here, correct? Because this motor is not allows us to sharpen serrated knives because they are pretty big size. They're pretty long. And the bad thing about these machines, which people use in the United States for sharpening red serrated knives, is that it's only one-speed machine. Okay, guys, on the front of the machine we got a technique, data, information, specification about these machines. The most important thing you need to know, the low speed is 1700 and the high speed is 3400. and it works on low speed like this. Again, I will remind you that wheels turning away from us. This is a low speed. More information about the low speed. Low speed we will use only in situations where we need to do sharpening process. When we go in for polishing and burrs removing, after 1,000 hours spent on sharpening of the serrated knives, I find that the best way is to use the high speed. Because the high speed is give us more scratch removes on a high speed instead of a low speed. But when we go in for removing steel, we prefer to make it slowly, okay? Because it's different goals, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's go ahead. And today I got I don't know, actually it's a garbage. It's a damaged knife. I found it in my shop and I want to show you the sharpening of this knife today on this knife. I think it's the best way to show it on a super damaged, bad serrated knife, right? Alright guys, so when it's coming for sharpening, first of all, we need to, I want to let you know that we got two wheels here in our set for now, for today in stock. It's 225 grit, both of them, and the diameter of the diamond surface is going to be, first one is going to be 1.4, 1/4 and 1/2. What's the most important thing before you start sharpening? You need to find which wheel is better for your serrated knife. And right now we can see that this is sit perfect there, because if we will grab this one, this is too tiny. This one is wider, which is better for us. And in all this sharpening process, before we started, in my training school, I showed to people like the problem is what? When people started sharpening, anyway, when I started my sharpening, like a lot of people, you can see on YouTube especially, they sharpening like this. So they can't control actually the stable of their arms, because of course it's the best idea is to build, pay attention, is to build the bar, the arm, like on Tormek, we can clamp it and go with each tooth, correct. But when you're doing commercial sharpening, it's better to build a skill to work without any clamps, and professional sharpeners know about it. They know about it. For today, for now, use any way you need to build this skill, okay? So when we work like this, we push a lot of pressure on each tooth, and it's make a lot of burns there. But the problem is that we got 225 grit right here. I think in a couple of weeks we will have 170 grit, which going to be better, will works better for 100%. I mean in a super damaged knives. In good condition knives, I will show you the video somewhere in the end of this one. You can see the perfect results, and it was made on these wheels because they was not super damaged. This one, it's no even structure here, so it's hard to get it perfect without make it burn, but we will do that. Okay, so in my most important is our arm. They will work like your bar or your jig, whatever you call that. I know it looks funny, but when you do sharpening, you need to put your machine a little bit far away from you, so you got a space for manipulate, you know. And you can do this seat on your chair or stand like me. You will put your arms like this, and you will work with your actually fingers and hands like this. And your body needs to be super stable, like you need to be somewhere like in this position, as you can see. So let's get closer. Okay, let's start sharpening. I put the low speed. And I started my sharpening process. Better to use your glasses and mask. The problem is that this knife is too damaged. There is no serration zone at all. It's like flat. You know what I mean? It's like super flat here. Look at that. Yeah, it takes the time to work on this knife. We need to remove the burrs on the Scotch Brites later. We need to work on our tip a little bit more. That's what we got from there. As I say before, there was no, it was just like a flat knife, as you remember. Anyway, serrated zone right there. We get it. We have it. Let me remove the burrs on the Scotch Brites and go to the polishing on this machine. All right, I will use my Scotch Brite red color, which you can find on my website. This is the more low grade from the set of 3 belts, which is gray, blue and red, whereas the red is the more aggressive and the gray is the more for polishing, finished, to make a beautiful knives. Satin, polishing, scratch removing, but the red one helps us to remove the burrs. No burrs at all. Look at that. Look at that. Let's go outside. Watch this. Wow. Okay. Okay. Let's go for a leather wheel. Okay, so when it comes for polishing, as I say, we go for a high speed and we get we're going like this. And you better to use your glasses because it's pretty dusty stuff. Jump on your face, jumping. Oh yeah. Ready. Let's test it. Let's try this. First of all, I will cut this paper. Okay, we got it. A little bit different material. Okay, easy. Of course it's enough for cutting bread. Come on. But just in case, you know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Go to www.kazakusa.com. Get the machines. The price right there right now for my students. We do a lot of stuff there. Okay, see ya. Hello ladies and gentlemen, Ctанок sharpening service here. In couple seconds you will see right now on your screen knives, small restoration, just $8 for a knife. Here is the video and photo how it looks like before. As you can see, the edges is not perfect, it's a lot of scratches. And here is the final result, how it looks like. Small restoration on the handles, just oil, polishing, new serrated zone, as you can see on a convex wheel, diamond. This new surface. And here is the beautiful tips there, beautiful handles. And what about the results? And let's see what's happening at this level, something like that. Wow. As you can see. Thanks for watching Ctанок sharpening service.